I know you guys can't hear me. I mean, you can't hear the music. Sorry, I apologize. But I'm listening to a banger. It's called Lost by Boy Harsher. One of my favorite songs right now. Ask me, baby, who you wanna be, who you wanna be, holds you in the middle of the night. I'm the one that wants you forever till we die. All the memories away. I'm the one that holds you in the middle of the night. Who you wanna be, who you wanna be, who you wanna be, who you wanna be. Okay, guys. Well, okay. Sorry. Let me pause. Let me pause. Sorry, it's one of my favorite songs ever. I love it. It's like so emotional. I feel like it's about so the song is called Lost. I know you guys just saw me like dancing and singing to myself. Sorry, I'm weird. But it's about being in a like being lost, like feeling like your heart is super involved, but you're lost. You're with someone who you seem to love them more than they love you, and you're just trying to find your way. Um, I love it though. I feel like it's kind of a allegory of life. It doesn't just apply to relationships, but also to whatever you got going on. So anyway, I love that song, "Lost" by Boy Harsher. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another weekend of live streams by yours truly. My name is Cho, and this is the Cho Show. Let's make sure that you can even hear me. Can you hear me? I know you can see me. We are live and we are in color. Kid was 10 minutes early tonight. Absolutely. We love you, kid. We're not getting hit with snow like you are this weekend, but I do think it's coming. So you're just getting the snow before we get the snow. My so beautiful. My birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Elgin Johnson. I will sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elgin Johnson. Happy birthday to you. Okay, so before we get into tonight's stream, um, I've got a couple announcements, and then we're going to get into our reading of the day, and then we're going to get into the title of the stream. I don't have long, okay? So, first off, there will be no live stream tomorrow night. And there may not be a live stream Sunday night. I don't know for sure. I am going to Toledo tomorrow morning. So, back to back weekends in Toledo. So, sue me. So, we're definitely streaming tonight. I should have streamed last night, but I just was not in the mood. I wanted to get some other things done. And so, there will be a bonus stream on Monday night. Now, that stream will actually be a test of streaming from my PC. I don't really have high hopes for my internet, but I want to test it out because I'm working with a guy, a private contractor with his own business, IT guy, who's going to get my internet together. And he wants to see a live stream from me. He wants to see it. So I'm going to live stream some video games, right? It doesn't get more taxing than playing a video game and live streaming it at the same time. So that's my goal. It's to live stream some video games Monday night. We'll be playing the finals. This is just going to be a test. You're not going to see lots of video game streaming on this channel. I'll be making a separate channel for my gaming adventures. But for now, we'll be testing it out on this channel just temporarily, just for internet purposes. And yes, I could test out streaming some, random, commentary. I do commentary here for the most part, but I want it to be the most taxing test possible, right? So we'll be doing that Monday. Um, and then maybe we'll try to do another makeup stream at some point this weekend. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll play it by ear. But sorry for, not being able to stream consistently these last few weekends. I got a lot of shit going on with my family. So be patient. Okay, so let's get into today's reading. Our Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. Before we get into the title of the stream, so today is February 27th. Um, ooh, ooh, even the title. Ooh, even the title's nasty. The title for today's entry says, Cultivating Indifference Where Others Grow Passion. Ooh, that hit me already. That hit me hard already. I'm going to read it again. Cultivating indifference where others grow passion. Bitch, I'm good for that. I'm really good for that. Let's read. Of all the things that are, some are good, others bad, and yet others indifferent. The good are virtues and all that share in them. The bad are the vices and all that indulge in them. The indifferent lie in between virtue and vice and include wealth, health, life, death, pleasure, and pain. Epictetus Discourses 2.1912b through 13. The authors go on to read, Imagine the power you'd have in your life and relationships if all the things that trouble everyone else, how thin they are, how much money they have, how long they have left to live, how they will die, didn't matter so much. What if, where others were upset, envious, excited, possessive, or greedy, you were objective, calm, and clear headed? Can you envision that? Imagine what it would do for your relationships at work, or for your love life, or your friendships. Seneca was an incredibly wealthy, even famous man. Yet, he was a Stoic. He had many material things, yet, as the Stoics say, he was also indifferent to them. He enjoyed them while they were there, but he accepted that they might someday disappear. What a better attitude than desperately craving more or fearfully dreading losing even one penny. Indifference is solid middle ground. It's not about avoidance or shunning, but rather not giving any possible outcome more power or preference than is appropriate. This is not easy to do, certainly, but if you could manage, how much more relaxed would you be? Cultivating indifference where others grow passion. I think what this is really getting at is just, in a roundabout way, is gratitude, right? I think it's about being firmly steadfast and being grateful for every opportunity you have in life. You win some, you lose some. And not being bent out of shape about that. You know, I'm a very grateful person. I know I complain and bitch about the most random things, specifically first world problems. Talk about a lot about first world problems, which I have many. because I live in the first world. I'm very privileged. So yeah, I live in the first world. I have lots of first world problems. Which, by the way, I got a mini rant about first world problems. An update of sorts. But um, yeah, getting bent out of shape about things is something I don't do in my daily life because I don't want to get wrinkles and I don't want to get gray hair. So I try to keep my stress levels down when possible. I really try. I fall short sometimes, but I think the indifference is about being grounded in reality and grounded in the fact that you will win some, you will lose some, you will experience weather, okay? You will experience climate where some days are rainy, some days are, sunny, some days are cloudy, some days are windy. You know, you will experience all of the above plus more. And I think getting, super anxious about all of the above is not doing yourself any justice or service. Hopefully, you guys found that to be valuable. What's the meanest thing you've ever done or said? Good question, Russell. I won't I won't mention because this is an ex friend of mine who has since passed. I'm not going to mention the individual, but we were in the middle of a fight, and I told her, "Your dog died because of you." It was so mean. It was so nasty. It was so ugly. Well, I don't regret saying it, but I hate that I did say that because it was very mean. It was very nasty, and I wanted to be mean and I wanted to be nasty because she was being mean and nasty to me. So I usually return serve. I usually put a mirror up and I show you a reflection of yourself. That's what I did. But she loved her dog, and her dog fought a long battle. And when he died, I think she really went off the deep end. And she was saying really mean and nasty things about me and my partner, who, by the way, the nicest person in the world. Like, I'm a mean person sometimes. He's the opposite of me. Very nice, very not opinionated, you know, thinks before he talks. Um, Very kind, very gracious, overly thoughtful about other fucking people. And she has the nerve to say mean things about him. Oh yeah, let's go, girl. Let's go. So yeah, I said that the reason your dog died is because of you. You're a bad owner. You're a bad mom. And if your dog didn't have you, the dog might still be living today. Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. Um, are you still friends? No, she died. She's dead. Listen, go against me. I'm telling you. God don't play about me. God does not play about Cho. She's dead. May she rest in peace. Um, but no, we're not friends. But I will say that 99% of our relationship was amazing. 99% of our friendship was incredible, and I adore her. I love her. I hate that our friendship ended the way that it did. I will say, you know what? Maybe I can talk a little bit about it, but no, you know what? I don't. I don't even want to give you any context because I don't want anyone thinking or guessing who this person is. Because she's a pretty famous person. Actually, she's a famous person. Her occupation, at least. Anyway, I don't want to give any clues, but this is a famous person that I was really good friends with, and we ended up falling out of favor with one another because of business. Ironically, because of business. And then she ended up trashing me to her massive audience. Um, And then she harassed me in DMs. And I was like, bitch, what? Like, let's stop. And then when she brought my partner into it, it was all bets off. 'Cause I was being nice. I was being nice. Listen, y'all, I'm always going to choose to be nice and be nice and be nice and be nice until I can't be nice anymore. And then when I cannot be nice anymore, I'm going to be the meanest, nastiest demon I can possibly be to hurt your feelings. Because don't make me go there. Like, don't make me go there. You know what I mean? Like, she was being a cunt. She was being a cunt. I've never had friends treat me like that before. I was just like, what? Like, what fever dream am I in? Where she's treating me this way. I haven't done anything but support her. Anyway, Theo, what are you reading? I was reading The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. Quick question: what dog has the highest bite PSI? I have no idea. Family can be too much. They are often too much. Hey, real term. Title starter strong. What's the best piece of advice you have ever been given? Okay, guys. Okay, we're not gonna answer. We're gonna get into the title of the stream. But let me skim over these questions really quick. Uh, hey Coco. Hey David Patilla Davila. How are you? I'm great. What's the title? Oh, I'm gonna get into it. Thank you, Liam. Yeah, listen, kid. I have fallen out with a handful of friends, but one thing I don't do, I don't dig into my friends. I don't attack them personally. I've tried to resolve things in an amicable way. But when you take me there, when you bring up something that I'm sensitive about, which if you're my real friend, then you know it's my partner. If you talk about my partner, I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you because I have thick skin. Come after me. Come after me. But going after my man was like crazy, especially because my man loved her. She used to send us presents and gifts, like really lavish gifts all the time. Like what? It was crazy. It was crazy. And again, she's a pretty famous person. Those who know, but whatever. Okay. So let's get into I no longer hate the government of Israel. Okay. Um Everyone thinks I'm an anti-Semite. It's fine. I really don't give a fuck. But I had an epiphany last night. I really had an epiphany. I had a come to Jesus moment. And no, Coco, I did not get a 7K deposit in my bank account. Because believe me, I'm waiting for that. Listen, and maybe I can get one after this. Maybe probably not. Spoiler alert, I know I'm probably never going to get that 7K. But listen, if I can get that 7K, bitch, you're going to see me at that wall, kissing the wall with yarmulke on. Bitch, absolutely. Absolutely. In this economy, in this Trump's economy, give me the 7K. Where's the 7K? But anyway, so I had this epiphany last night. I'm in bed listening to ASMR, and all of a sudden, I had an epiphany. I should not hate the government of Israel. And the reason why is very simple because that energy should be focused, purely focused on hating the US government. It should be purely focused on hating the US government. The fact is, hate Israel or not, agree with their decision making or not, it seems as though they are operating based off of their own personal incentives. And to be quite frank, that is what countries should do, quite frankly. Israel is actually Israel first. Israel is actually Israel first. And I can't hate those motherfuckers for being Israel first. Now, now listen, they may be genocidal maniacs. They may believe that God chose them to literally own all of the Middle East. They may, be demonic. Sure. They may be harboring pedophiles. Sure. Whatever. They may have sicked, you know, savages on their own people on October 7th to spur upon a war, a genocide. They may have done all those things. But listen, their government is operating off their own incentives, and they make no qualms about it. So I was thinking to myself, you know what, y'all? You need to stop focusing on Israel so much and about how demonic and disgusting their government is. Stop focusing on them so much because that ain't your country. That's not my country. I should be consolidating my hatred for my own government because it's my own government who is not America first. It's my own government that's not operating based off of my incentives. So, you know, that's where I am right now. I think it's just a reframing of my contention. None of my opinions have changed. I mean, so the title was a little bit clickbait. Sorry. The title was a little bit clickbait because um, Israeli government officials are genocidal maniacs. They are demonic. They did have their own people killed for hours, raped and murdered. I mean, deplorable behavior, quite frankly, in my opinion. But that ain't my country. That's not my country. That is not my country, and it's none of my business, quite frankly. It's none of my business. It's none of your business either, actually. Um, until, see, it's none of your business until it's your government's stolen tax money going towards supporting the wars. So listen, I know y'all have heard about World War III being on the brink. And again, this is all because these savages in the Middle East, they're all animals, by the way. These are all shithole countries for the most part. Shithole countries with shithole governments, still fighting holy wars. Who, uh, I mean, in 2026, we're still fighting holy wars. How much of an animal can you be? Well, look at the Middle East. Look no further than the Middle East. Look no further than the Middle East. Animals, all of them. Um, and so yeah, they want they. This is. I feel like Israel believes that this is their last opportunity to take out Iran. This listen, I'm not international relations and politics is not my cup of tea. However, I have a good pair of eyes. I have two pairs. One right here and one right there. Two pairs of eyes. 20/20 vision, and I see what I see. I have common sense, okay? This is very easy to see. For the last 4 decades, um, my man, my baby daddy, Bibi Netanyahu, has been talking about Iran is weeks away from a nuclear bomb. Iran is days away from a nuclear bomb. Iran is minutes away from a nuclear bomb. Literally, for the last 40 years. I mean, literally, this is not my opinion. Go look it up. It's like every 5 to 7 years, Netanyahu is lying out his asshole um, about Iran having nuclear capabilities. And then, listen, okay, I know I have not been taking my creatine, so my cognitive abilities are kind of off these days. They are off these days. I'm being honest. I'm not taking the creatine. Perhaps my memory and my cognitive abilities are off. But I thought Somebody in the comments section tell me if I'm wrong. I thought that in July of 2025, Daddy Trump said that he obliterated Iran's nuclear capabilities. Now, if I'm wrong, somebody tell me in the comments. Because I thought that they were obliterated 8 months ago. And Trump said that anyone saying that they had any further nuclear capabilities was giving fake news. It's fake news. So imagine my surprise when I saw a clip of Trump talking about Iran can't get nuclear capabilities. Fake news? That seems like fake news to me. that that seems like what Trump said at his State of the Union bullshit address. It it seems like fake news to me, according to Trump. So what Trump said is fake news according to Trump. Like, come on. And so again, what I think is really happening right now is that um, Israel knows that this is the last administration in America or the last generation in America that's going to suck Israel's cock. They know that. The writing's on the wall. They know this. This is the last generation of this bullshit. Newer generations, younger people are not feeding. They're not gagging on Israel cock anymore. Okay, so I believe this is a gambit. Okay, because if Israel attacks Iran, bitch, Iran's gonna hit back, and if they hit back, Israel's gonna go, we we need U.S. support. We. They're gonna get so then we're gonna be brought in. So um, they're wanting us to attack Iran first, like the dumb fucks we are. Now again, let me say again, I am no longer mad at Israel. I am no longer mad at them because they can want whatever the fuck they want. It is the U.S. government's job to say no, no. But see, here's the kicker. Because what you guys don't really understand is it's not as easy to say no to Israel as we want to make it seem. Well, I think it's easy, God damn it. But let me explain the logic. Because I like to say that I have logic here. It's not easy to say no to Israel because what people forget is that Israel, unlike Iran, is a nuclear power. And what I believe is happening now, this is conjecture, this is speculation, this is opinion, this is conspiracy theory. I believe that what Israel is doing right now in these last hours is they're threatening the US with nuclear war and saying, if you don't go in, we're going to go in. So you better go in. And if they start it, then baby boy, Russia's getting involved, China's getting involved, all the girlies are getting involved. And we don't want that. We don't want that. So essentially, Israel is kind of bullying the US. They're putting us in, well, no, again, they're attempting to put us in a difficult situation. And Trump, because he loves sucking Israeli dick, he's going to just suck. I mean, that's what he's going to do. But this whole thing about, the Iranian people are revolting. Listen, this is going to sound heartless, but I don't give a fuck. I don't. Like, that whole gossip bullshit, I don't give a fuck about that anymore. I don't give a fuck about the Iranian people. I really don't. I, the whole October 7th, I don't give a fuck about these other people from these other countries. I don't care. I just don't care about any of them anymore. Listen, If that makes you uncomfortable, get over it. But I do not care about these foreigners anymore, y'all. These people from these other countries. I am no longer subscribing to the whole being a global citizen. I'm not a global citizen. I'm an American. Mm-mm. Don't give a fuck about the people, the girls protesting, the girls fighting in the streets. These people in the Middle East are animals. These countries are animals. Okay. Um, Theocracies don't work. This is why you shouldn't have your religions ruling the government, because theocracies don't fucking work. And then you have these genocidal maniacs in Israel wanting to take over the entire Middle East. It's crazy because God chose them to. Girl, I don't think that God is choosing people to murder women and children, just bombing women and children. I don't believe my God chose those people to do that. I could be wrong. Maybe I listen. I'm not God. I don't know. I listen. That's blasphemous. I'm not God. Maybe he did choose them. Maybe he did choose them to blow up kids, little kids. I don't know. Um, but I am no longer subscribing to this whole global citizen. I have to care about what the fuck is going on in all these other countries. I do not care. I am America first, and I believe full heart. Well, no, not that I don't believe. I know it's not even a belief. It's not an opinion. I know for a fucking fact that engaging in a war with Iran is not good for American citizens. It's just not. No matter which way you cut it, it's not. And then Israel's already ramping up the whole idea about taking on Turkey. Listen, if they blow up Turkey, take over Turkey, where are the men going to get their hair transplants? I mean, the medical tourism in Turkey is insane. Everyone goes over to Turkey to get their teeth done, to get BBLs. No, not BBLs. They get the boobs, they get their teeth done, and they get their hair did. Where where are the girls gonna go? This is crazy. This is crazy. It's too much. So anyway, I don't know. A lot of rambling there. Sorry, but that's my little rant for the night. Is I'm no longer mad at Israel. They're doing what the fuck they want to do, and I have no right to tell Israel how to behave as a country. But I have every right to tell my American government how to fucking behave on my behalf. So god damn it. There you go. Now can I get my 7,000 check from Israel, please? Can I get my 7K deposited? I'll kiss the wall. I'll put a yarmulke on. Can I get my 7K now? I'll wait. So anyway, any comments? Any questions? What's going on? We got our own issues to be dealing with. Of course, yes. We have. Girl, don't get me started. There are so many issues in America that we should be focusing on, and not these fucking animals in the Middle East. I mean, education, our financial institutions, our medical institutions. There are a litany of issues, right? Our housing institutions, our banking. There's so much rot in America right now that we should be focusing on. Instead, we are sucking Israel's dick and fighting and supporting them on their seven fucking front war. Who is at war with seven different countries at one time? Who who does this? Who does that? Like, how are you that toxic? Like, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But I want no parts of it. I want no parts of it. 310 billion has been sent to Israel. If you didn't stand at the State of the Union, leave our country. No. I thought I was the homo, but you seem to be the cocksucker, Mark Travis. You might be able to teach me a thing or two. We need to be America first and America only. Agreed. Anywho, gotta run to put Harrison to bed. If I come back, should be asleep. If not, I'm battling my semen demon. Okay, Drake, have fun with that. You sound like your mama. Wait till you find out about Project Esther. I get your point and focus. However, I would still say it's okay to resent the government of Israel, like it's okay to resent to the government of North Korea due to the moral and ethics. I mean, sure, I guess, but I don't care anymore. I just don't. I don't care anymore, Coco. To be quite frank with you, I don't care. Girl, let North Korea do what the fuck North Korea is doing. But again, the complicity is in if you actually support them. If you are providing money and support and weaponry, that's where it becomes now an us problem. Doesn't creatine boost cognitive functions due to the amino acids? Yes, Coco. Creatine, I ranted about this in the Discord channel. Join the Discord channel if you have not joined yet. But creatine has always been known as like the gym bro S tier supplement, which it is. It has a litany of exceptional benefits for muscle building and for your workouts. Creatine, what it does is basically serves as an energy source for your muscles. What happens when your body has absorbed enough creatine is it allows you to be more explosive in your training. It allows you to lift more, it allows you to do more reps. And so what that translates to is obviously more intense workouts, more calories burned, more muscles gained, right? Also, it has an aesthetic to it as well because you increase your water retention around your muscles, which is helps you to basically have more defined muscles. So you're gonna look better when you're on creatine. But all that being said, which there's a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of studies about this, about the physical parts of it. There are so many articles coming out, a lot of new research, well funded research, well researched research about the cognitive abilities of creatine. So this is not just for the gym girlies and the gym bros and the gym rats. This is for people who want to remember things. It helps with like depression symptoms. It helps with alertness, focus, memory. So like it's like all these things that I think anyone could use. Who doesn't want to be able to focus more? Who doesn't want to be able to like have better retention of their memories? Like creatine is just that fucking girl. Creatine is that girl. So I definitely recommend that people listen. I'm not a doctor, of course, but if you're looking to supplement, creatine is one of those supplements that you can't really go wrong with. You really can't go wrong with it. It's going to help you physically, it's going to help you aesthetically, and it's going to help you mentally. It's kind of the beauty, brain, and brawn. I mean, beauty, brain, and brawn of supplements, to be quite frank with you. So yeah, go buy some creatine. I have an affiliate code, NeutralCost. CHO10, CHO10. NeutralCost. Go buy some creatine. Take it for 3 weeks. See how you perform after 3 weeks. See how you perform after 3 weeks. Okay, anyway. What's your favorite pizza topping? Ooh, pineapple. I know that's controversial, but pineapple for sure. Hey Max, do I like pizza? I love pizza. Doesn't Israel own about 83% of the U.S. government? Well, when you say own 83% of the U.S. government, you mean APAC contributions? They're pretty high up there, yeah. I'm a YouTuber thinking about quitting YouTube. Don't do that, Jason. Keep going. Hey, Song Jones, what we talking about? We talking about how much I love Israel and how I'm hoping to receive my 7K in the mail any day now. Let's do a little dance together like little friends. Oh, hey, DJ. Cho, when are we gonna get horizontal streams? Okay, update. Since you're late, Austin, we're actually doing a horizontal stream Monday night. We're gonna be playing some video games. It's just a test, though. Don't get used to it, okay? So the update with my internet. My IT guy is in Aruba right now. I know. Who would have thought? He took my check that I gave him, paid for his services, and ran away to Aruba. And so when he gets back from Aruba, he's gonna come to my house on the 12th of March to do another fix. Basically, we have three different what should I say tactics. The first step was moving my modem and adjusting my routers. That actually helped a lot throughout the house. It really helped. Like I could tell immediately how much faster my internet was throughout the house. Okay, but I still want to test a horizontal live stream for my PC. The next step we're gonna do is we're going to install a new network card and some antenna. I don't know. He's the IT guy. He's working on it. Okay. So if that doesn't work, the third thing he's gonna do is he's gonna create a custom Cat 5 cord for me. This is all no cost, by the way. I've already paid him for all the work. He's going to do what he needs to do to fix everything until I am satisfied at no additional cost. So he's going to, if all else fails, he's gonna make me a custom Cat 5 wire from the basement up to my PC. So at that point, I will be very confident in streaming um, horizontal from my PC because I'll have a direct connection to the modem, which will get me 1 gig of internet speed. So look for mid March for some consistency in horizontal streams. As a reminder, though, the horizontal streams are only going to be for when I am doing dedicated, well researched rants. So don't expect them to happen every week, but expect them to happen when I have been able to do enough research to actually present some ideas to you with graphs, tables, videos. Maybe if I'm reacting to something, if you send me videos on Discord to react to, maybe we can watch videos together. But it'll be a regular thing, but don't depend on it to happen every stream. There will still be plenty of streams like these verticals where I'm just talking shit because I'm lazy and me, I love to talk. I love to rant. Um, so yeah, it'll be a mix. But Monday we're going to do a horizontal stream to test things out because my IT guy wants to see a horizontal stream after the changes he's made. He wants to see how it performs. So we're gonna just play some finals, video game and chit chat, listen to music, which is also fun because with the horizontal streams, we can listen to music together. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? So we'll listen to some of my favorite playlists. I got some fun music to listen to too. I have very peculiar taste. Very peculiar taste. So that'll be fun Monday night. Come back Monday night for a horizontal stream. Pineapple on pizza is so good. It's so good. Hey Coco, your comments keep getting deleted. I don't like you, gay. It's bad. Make it zero. You wish you could. Um, hey, name change update. I'm from Paul Gates to this. Big Poppy. Paul Gates to Big Poppy. Who you trying to bag? Paul Gates. What's going on, Big Poppy? You just want me to call you Big Poppy, don't you? It's okay. Okay, Big Poppy. Big Benjamin Netanyahu keeps on removing it. Probably. Mid March noted. Yeah, mid March. I mean, he's in Aruba for 10 days. So I can't do anything about it. I mean, I really could buy my own cable, but I'd rather him just do the custom Cat 5 cable for me. Can't wait. That's good for you for the internet update. Sucks they're on a trip. I know. I know. It does kind of suck that he's in Aruba because if he was not in Aruba, this would be soft right now. But the soonest he can get back to me is March 12th. So mid March is when the horizontal streams will become more of a mainstay or more regular occurrence. Hey, MOP, how are you? Big Papi. Oh my God. Que rico. Que rico, Big Papi. Oh my goodness. Dios míos. Mmm. Big Papi. Okay. Okay, Big Papi. Hey, Awesome Sauce, what's going on? And I don't think I want you guys to remember too that the horizontal streams are not just important for this channel, but I am going to be debuting a dedicated gaming channel on YouTube. So I'll have two channels then. And so yeah, it's really important that I get this together and working because it is crucial to have horizontal capabilities for the other channel. So hey, Joe, I didn't know you can speak Spanish. I've been to Spain 3 times. I can't speak Spanish well. Um, I've lost most of my Spanish speaking skills, but yeah, I'm a big fan of Spain. Huge fan of Spain. Love Spain. Love Spain. Love Toledo. Love Sevilla. Love Granada. Love Yeah, that's it really. I mean, Madrid was okay. Listen, Madrid's like any other dirty big city. It's like dirty big city, but in Spanish. Madrid was not all that like impressive to me, but Sevilla, Toledo, Granada, I love those places, those cities. Still have not been to Barcelona though, which is a shock to me. One of my favorite dishes is tortilla española, which is street food over in Spain. Hey, Jinpo. Trump said he was going to Fort Knox to inspect the gold. That was a year ago. Why do you think he has not done this? I have no idea what you're talking about, DJ. He said he was going to go to Fort Knox to inspect the gold. What's wrong with what's? I mean, is something wrong with the gold? I don't get. I don't understand what was the problem with the gold. I know how to speak Spanish. How'd you never know this? Well, I don't go around just speaking Spanish. Um, Conspiracy theory is that the gold is in part missing. But where's the gold? Listen, listen. I have no idea what this conspiracy theory is about, but I'm all ears. I'm all ears. I'm all ears. New York City breaking news on Skype. You said that your favorite what? Elon was also pushing the missing gold theory. Oh shit! I'm out with friends doing Freemason Shriner cult stuff. Hope everyone's evening is one. I'm having a great I'm having a great evening, Ryan. Hope you are too. The U.S. sold the gold. Okay, I'll have to Google it. I'll have to Google it. So what's wrong with selling the gold? I had to Google it. I had to Google it. Let me Google it. Fort Knox gold missing gold. Fort Knox missing gold. Oh, here's the first thing that popped up. Of course. Claims about missing gold at Fort Knox are largely based on conspiracy theories and lack credible evidence. Official audits and reports confirm that Fort Knox holds approximately 147.3 million ounces of gold, and there's no substantiated proof that any gold is missing. I'll research more. I heard other countries quietly recall their gold. The economy is based on the gold held in Fort Knox. Well, listen, but here's the interesting part. If it's based on the gold that's held there and the gold's not there, what does that say? Do you know what I mean? Like, what does that say? How was your week? It's always a treat to see you in cool. Sounds cool. My week was it was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't horrible, but it was okay. My week was okay. I'm a little bit I'm a little bit I mean, it's always a lot going to Toledo. I'm always annoyed when I go to Toledo. I'm always annoyed when I finally get back home. I'm always annoyed about the whole thing. But I am going to see some special people this weekend from out of town. So I am looking forward to that. And I am grateful for that. Um, but yeah, having to go to Toledo back to back weekends, it's a bit annoying because I don't get shit done. So like usually when I'm home on the weekends, I can kind of like catch up on work and stuff. I can like catch up on stuff. When I'm in Toledo, nothing productive is getting done in Toledo. Not one iota. Um, it only takes a photograph to show the gold. But listen, DJ, that alone, that alone tells me that the gold ain't there. It's not there. The gold's not there. If they can't, what did the article say? What did it say? Official audits and reports confirm that Fort Knox holds 147.3 million ounces of gold. I would love to see those reports. I love to see those photos, that documentation. I'd love to see that evidence. I bet it's not there. Conspiracy theorists have been better than the AP on facts these past few. Listen, the conspiracy theorists been knocking shit out of the park. Cho, how come you didn't mention you spoke Spanish to the Catalan girl? Girl, I did not know you were Spanish. You are like a mutt. You're like a whole bunch of shit altogether. Like, I don't know. I assume you speak every language. So you speaking Spanish is not like impressive because you speak like 8,000 languages, right? Trust me, I know sometimes the weekend I don't do shit knowing that I have things to get done. Well, for me at least, I love a productive weekend because I'm never in a rush to get things done. A mutt, like a mixture of different ethnicities. Um, yeah, like a mutt. Um, so, um, yeah, I like to get things done on the weekends because you can be productive at your own pace. Like you have the whole weekend, so you can like, go. You can be out of your typical routine, go to a coffee shop, and get things done. You can really be kind of um casual but productive, and I love that about the weekends. Alex Jones is our generation's Walter Cronkite. I am a mutt. That's true, DJ. Well, yeah, you've said that much. You've said that much, Coco. I mean, don't you speak Portuguese too? I forget. I mean, girl, I forget. I forget. Um, Mutts make the best companions. I love a mutt. I love a mutt. I love a mutt. I do. Oh my god. So guys, I have kind of a major announcement. I think I have to make an apology video. Actually. So, several weeks ago, I made an anti-ice video. Okay. Um, and in that anti-ice video, I talked about my hatred of ice. And I was very vociferous in my opinion about how unhelpful it is and how it waters down your lattes and how you have to like speed run drinking your fucking beverage with ice. And that's why I always order hot drinks year round. And in the midst of my rant, I failed to acknowledge a specific group of people. And my good Judy, she told me this. She told me this. We had a conversation today. We had a conversation today. And she told me, she's like, Cho, you never said anything about the sipping community. And I said, girl, you're so right. You're so right. The reason why there are so many people who drink only ice drinks is because they're part of the sipping community. And you can't do that with hot drinks. You can't do that with hot drinks because after you sip a hot drink for a second, and if you're like my friend and it takes you 2.5 days to drink a cup of coffee, the coffee's gonna be cold by the time you finish it because you're a sipper. So I just, during my rant, I just did not really understand their perspective until my good Judy told me, Cho, you need to think about this from a different perspective. And then the light bulb clicked. I should be more empathetic towards all people and all identities, right? Now, I'm a Goldilocks drinker. I'm a Goldilocks drinker, okay? I don't think that I have the desire to drink my drinks too fast, but I also don't have the desire to drink them very slow. I'm not a sipper. I'm not part of the sipping community, and I'm not a part of the speed run community. I'm Goldilocks. Like I like to like take some quick sips, rest, and then finish it. That's kind of how I am. Goldilocks. But then when she confronted me, because she confronted me, friend to friend, she confronted me about the video because she was like, I saw your video, I saw your video about ice, and I was offended because I'm part of the sipping community, and so she made me realize that like I also like to sip my hot drinks when I'm at home because of one innovation, the Ember mug. It's the Ember mug. The Ember mug has made me a sipper when I'm at home. Now, again, I will always order a hot drink when I'm out and about. But I understand now because now at home I sip from my Ember mug. For those that don't know, the Ember mug is a smart mug, not a dumb fucking mug like you have at home. But this is like a really important piece of technology, probably the best piece of technology in the 21st century. It keeps all of your drinks hot for hours at the temperature that you so desire, all controlled from your mobile device. Highly recommend it. My life has been changed. You need to get one. Not sponsored. Ember, call me though. And so I understood her position. And I also found a solution for me with ice drinks. I'm gonna show you this. Insulated tumblers. It's so fucking obvious. So the other morning, I woke up and I thought to myself, I've got the solution. Insulated cups. So I walked down the stairs, got to my kitchen. I live in a 3,000 square foot house, so like it was a journey to get to my fucking kitchen. So I got to my kitchen finally after miles, and I made a matcha latte and I made it iced. I made it iced. I made it iced, and I put it in my iron flask, which is insulated. It keeps shit hot. I mean, it keeps shit hot. It keeps shit cold for hours. Took a first sip of it. Perfection. Perfection. Truly, honestly, perfection. And then 30 minutes later, I took a second sip. This is research. Because I'm a researcher. I don't bullshit. I research my fucking facts. 30 minutes later, I took a sip of it. Perfection. It was still perfection. The ice had not melted. And that solved the problem I have with ice. And so, in conclusion, let me wrap this up because this sub mini rant has gotten out of hand. In conclusion, the only way I'll ever have an iced matcha latte is if it's going to be placed in an insulated cup. I need the coffee house girls. I need the baristas to start offering insulated mugs for me to get my iced matcha latte. Otherwise, I'm just going to stick with my hot matcha latte. However, if I'm making matcha in the morning and I want it iced, I'm in the mood for ice, I now have the capabilities to do so. So there you go. So I apologize to the sipping community. I was harsh. I now understand the plight of your people a little bit more. So yeah, that's my little rant about ice. Sorry, that took a lot. I know you guys have just been talking. Um, I'm sorry. Um, I'm having this weird cool water David off month. Weird cool water David off month. What does that mean? I speak French, English, Brazilian, dialect of Portuguese, Spanish, and Catalan. Also, I can speak Italian because it's too similar to Spanish. Only took me 4 months to learn it. Chewing ice, pagophagia, is a harmful habit that causes broken teeth, damaged enamel, increased sensitivity, and broken fillings. It often indicates underlying issues like iron deficiency, anemia, stress, or nutritional deficiencies. Oh my god. I used to chew ice when I was younger. Trying to learn Dutch now, but it's much harder. Hopefully, we'll learn it by the end of this year. Hopefully. Trying to learn Spanish and Creole. Which Creole? Haitian. I see that's so hard for me to understand Haitian French. It's pretty easy. Coco, your British is on par. Is Spanish hard to learn or no? What's the best app to learn from? Go watch movies. That's the best app to learn from. Go watch movies. Not for me. It's too broken down to understand. Maybe it would be easy to if I learned it. I learned Spanish at home, but it would say it's pretty easy for not hard. I order matcha from Japan on the website that sells out of their restock within an hour updating. So first of all, Octopi, you're ordering from the wrong person. You need to be ordering from my affiliate, Neo Teas. That's Nio Teas. Use my code Chuck for 10% off. You're welcome. Oh, cool water, the fragrance. I've heard of that. I've heard of that actually. It's kind of a cult favorite. It's kind of a cult favorite. It's an oldie though. It's a big oldie. Isn't that an old fragrance? Hmm. I'm surprised they're still making it. If it's the one I'm thinking of. I have many decent fragrances, but I have been using that cheap one too much this month. I'm a peasant. I really hate the fact that I'm not wearing fragrances anymore. Like it's something I really want to do. It's been around for a while. Guys, unfortunately I have to go. I need to pack. I gotta go to Toledo tomorrow. Octopi, you need to buy from Neoteas. Like, period. Because you really fucking around. You need to buy from Neotease. Like, I was so into fragrances, and then my partner's like, "Oh, I'm allergic." Like, girl, stop. You're not allergic. I'm over it. Octopi DM me. Hey, Island Girl. Hey, Luke. I don't drown myself in any fragrance, so that's wise. In Japan, they would hate you if you wore fragrance. It's too strong for them. Huge cultural shock for me. Oh, pray for Japan. They're allowing in so much immigration these days. It's kind of a nightmare. What did you smoke? I don't smoke anything. Dodger dogs. I love fragrance. I love, love, love fragrance. But anyway, guys, no, I really do got to get going because I need to pack. I need to do some other things so I can hit the road early in the morning. I'm going to try to hit the road early in the morning, but it's probably not going to work out. I may try to do a live this weekend. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Um, it depends who's in the house when I'm there. If my family member is in the house while I'm there, I probably won't stream because I don't want to be a disturbance to him. But if he's not there at night, then I will stream. We'll just like do a chit chat in my room, something like that. I don't know, but no guarantee. Monday night we will be live with the gaming stream. It's a test stream. I just want to test my system with gaming to see how it does. Um, don't ask what your country can do for you. Ask what your country can do for Israel. That part. Period. That part. Thank you, Luke, for the super chat. I really appreciate you. Not you being my sugar mama for February. Definitely my sugar mama. Definitely my sugar mama. Oh my god. Girl, I gotta stay on longer for that. Girl, ask me some questions, Luke, since you wanna spread some love. I'll stay on a little bit longer for that. Listen, a dollar make me holla. Every time it will. You wanna influence me? Give me some money. Israel, I'm still waiting for my 7K. After my video tonight, listen, I did call you guys genocidal and evil and demonic and a safe haven for pedophiles. But I did defend you a little bit, so I'm waiting for the 7K to hit my account. Listen, I'm telling you, I did say nice things about you tonight. I did. I did. Go back and watch the tape. I said nice things. Listen, this economy's tough. I saw a report of 12 highly advanced fighter jets landing in Israel this week. Hmm. Name me a good instant coffee. I don't drink instant coffee. Listen. Funny story. I did grow up drinking instant coffee. This is why I probably never became like a snobby coffee drinker because I literally grew up as a teenager, like 13, 12, like drinking instant coffee. Crazy, right? But we drank Folgers and the blue can, Folgers, and then we used powdered creamer and then lots of sugar. That's what I grew up drinking. So my coffee taste has always been in the fucking gutter. That's why I prefer lattes. It's mostly milk and sugar, a little bit of coffee. I love it. So yeah, I don't know anything about. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, what do you think of that Candace Owens expose on Erica Kirk? To be honest, it's kind of a flop. Kind of a flop so far. It has not been able to keep my interest. Um, Sorry, Candy Girl has. I feel like it's super convoluted. Um, for the sake of being convoluted, I think Erica Kirk is a Black Widow. I think that she is a psychopath. I think that she is weird. I think she is fame hungry. I think that she's always been a fake trad wife. She never wanted to just be a wife, pregnant, barefoot, making fucking sourdough bread. She never wanted that. That's what Charlie Kirk wanted, but she never intended to have that. No, girl, no, that's not Erica Kirk. She's always wanted to be in the limelight, and now she has it. Basically, um, I feel like nothing she has said has been surprising so far. Granted, I have not watched I've watched all of episode one, and I watched half of episode two, and I watched like 5 minutes of episode three. Girl, I'm not engaged. You're not really giving me anything to bite into. There's nothing to bite into so far. There's nothing to bite into so far, which is so crazy because and the reason I'm saying there's nothing to bite into so far is because all the lies she's already exposed. Like, we already know Erica Kirk is a lying fucking cunt. We know that. Who most likely was a honeypot. Who most likely knew her husband was gonna be murdered. Like, we know that now. So, like, we know she's a psychopath. So I don't think I've learned anything new that is interesting so far. That's why I haven't been able to watch all of the episodes because I'm like, girl, I don't care. Tell me something groundbreaking. And the gag of it is, Coco, is that the gag of it all is that, like, when she released the trailer, all these Zionists got all upset. How dare she? Why would she? How could she? They got sent talking points about what to post. I mean, I'm not making this up. They were literally sent. It's like an ad. It was a campaign. There was a targeted, intentional campaign against Candace Owens after she released her trailer. And this is very simple to prove. You can just search very simple keywords, and all these people were parroting the same thing. And I know how campaigns work because I'm a fucking influencer. Okay? I know how this shit works because you get talking points from the brand and they tell you you got to say these keywords, you got to say this messaging, and then all of a sudden everyone's talking about salicylic acid and how it's great for acne. It's impressive or it's silky texture, and you see all the influencers saying the same things. Oh, it's because they're all being paid by the same company to promote their fucking brand. It's the same thing that happened to Candace Owens. She released this trailer, and all these fake fucking conservatives, these fake America, these fake MAGA, these fake America, these are fake fraudsters, propagandists. They all got the check. It all deposited and hit their bank accounts, and so they did their marching orders. They went and they attacked Candace Owens in the trailer. And the gag of it all is that they made a big stink about this, and it hasn't really amounted to anything that we don't know already about Erica Kirk. So, in a nutshell, those are my thoughts about Erica Kirk via Candace Owens. Flop. Flop. Major flop, Candace Owens. Flop. Um, I felt she didn't provide any new knowledge. Like, we knew all of this. Period. Hi, Lucky Charms. Hey, sir. Sir, join me Monday night. We're going to do a live stream of the finals. I did say that, DJ. And you are a communist. Luke is a communist. She's a commie. Hey, Pittman. It's like doing an expose on North Korea. Like, nothing new has came out of it. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, Cujo. How are you, Cujo? Romanian angels in the files. Case closed. Girl, yeah. You're such a closet conservative. I don't know about that. I mean, um, am I a closet? I don't think I'm in the closet. I am. I'm a conservative. I'm pretty conservative. Um, I guess the closet is glass, made out of glass. I'm fine. Ooh, are you Indian? I'm definitely more conservative than communist. Definitely that. 100% more. Yeah. How is Luca Kami if she's giving money to you because she doesn't join Discord? I love an Indian man. I love an Indian man. Mm, mm. Indian men are so sexy to me. This is your bros account. Well, get on your own fucking. I'm bi, so. Mm, mm. Coco with the facts. Lucas is the comment in my book until she joins Discord. He has premium. I don't. Oh, well, listen. Yeah, you got to use the premium. We don't like ads in this house, honey. We don't like ads. Fuck ads. But no, yes, I am definitely more conservative than communist. I'm trying to think of like, what are my libertarian positions that are not very conservative? I mean, free trade is one of them. I mean, it's the conservatives that are all for all these fucking tariffs. I'm not really for all the tariffs. What's your ethnicity? Well, guess. Take a good guess. What do you think? Prasanth, Vaniyil? I need to learn Russian to be full commie. um. So yeah, I'm for free trade. Um. What else? Um. I'm so tired. Prasanth. Oh, not me sounding like a fucking country bumpkin. Prasanth. Prasanth. Prasanth Vinayil. Vinayil. I agree, dial up. Free trade with morals. Like I do think that we should I do think that like slave labor is something that we still use a lot of and that the global society has um ushered in for Western countries. I don't really agree with that. But I don't think that the solution is by creating tariffs on everything. We got some flirting over here. Maybe a little bit. I mean, his name is Prasanth. I can't help myself. The percents just really make me get all crazy, hot, and bothered. I'm telling you. I'm blushing and gushing. Both of them at the same time. Absolutely. Prashanth. 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 I love that. That's so cute. Prashanth. Prashanth. Yeah, I do need to go. I'm so sorry. Prashanth. Prashanth. Thank you for flirting with me tonight. I appreciate you. Sir, I better see you. I better see you Monday night for the finals. I'll be live streaming the finals here as a test stream. So again, you won't be seeing me playing video games on this channel, but I am going to test it so that I can start doing stuff for my gaming channel. But yeah, Vanille, Prashant Vanille, Prashant Vanille. What a great name! What a sexy name! Yeah, join the Discord channel, guys. It is linked in the pinned comment above if you're on PC, below if you're on mobile. Just take a screenshot, put it in your web browser, and chat me up there. You can always find all the links you want to know about me in the description of every video. Who would have thought? Looking at the description of the video. Why? Okay, mini rant. Mini rant, and then I'll go. Why do you fucking cunts not look in the description box? Every YouTube video that I go to, that I watch, I immediately check the description box. I immediately check the description box because there's always so much lore in the description box. That it really is, truly, honestly. If I want to stalk someone's Instagram, it's in the description box. If I want to see if they're on Grinder, it's in the description box. If I want to go buy from their merch shop, it's in the description. Like everything that you want to know about a creator is in their description box. So I need you guys to check my description box. It's all there. It's literally all there. Um. So yeah. Any retro games? No retro games really. I play games like Apex Legends, Valorant, the Finals, Dead by Daylight, Super Smash Bros, um, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Those are kind of a handful of the games that I play. So not really any retro games, to be honest with you. Oh my God, DJ and Coco, you're funny. Space Marine 2, never heard. Okay, Prashant Vanille. Okay, guys, hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on social media, join the Discord channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.